June is CPR and AED Awareness Month, a time to shine a spotlight on life-saving skills that anyone can learn. While emergencies can be overwhelming, knowing how to act quickly could mean the difference between life and death. And whether you're at home, at work, or out in public, learning CPR can empower you to save a life. And what better time to learn than right now? Josh Bradshaw with Advanced Medical Transports is here and is going to educate and demonstrate CPR. Thank you so much for taking the time to come out, Josh.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. This is something very important, right? So before we get into the actual action of CPR, let's explain how to recognize when someone needs CPR. Let's just say we're out and about. And how can you tell if that's needed?
Well, sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 killer of adults in America. So it's really important to recognize that if an adult collapses to the ground and they're not responding and they don't seem to be breathing normally, of course the first thing we want to do is call 911.
Right.
Or have somebody go do that, to go look for an AED. And the very next thing that we want to do for them is to put our hands together like this and use the heel of our palm and push down in the center of their chest, 2 inches deep, at about 100 to 120 beats per minute.
Okay.
And that's going to keep their blood circulating and help keep their heart and their brain alive. So it's a very forceful movement.
Yeah.
I can show you.
Yes,
Because
I'm not tall
I've done it
enough
quite
to
a
apply
bit,
pressure.
and we are on a high table here. But I want to push down just like that, and that's going to keep their heart beating from the outside.
And let's talk about that rhythm. I remember being told there's a song that you can keep in mind. Oh, 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 stand alive, stand
That is
alive.
correct.
And that can help keep the tempo, right?
Yeah, younger people can think about Baby Shark.
Oh,
They grew
Baby
up to-
Shark. Wow, things have changed. Baby Shark has become an option.
And that helps you to establish a 100 to 120 beat per minute rhythm in your head that you can use to keep time.
So how long should they give compressions?
You want to do that all the way until help arrives and takes over for you. So that will triple a person's chances of survival. That's how important it is.
Yeah. So what's next? So some people, how do you know if they need mouth to mouth? Or where does an AED come in?
So mouth to mouth has been taken out of the protocols for bystanders. They've simplified it, made it more approachable, easier to remember.
Yeah.
Push hard and fast in the center of the chest until help arrives. And if there's an AED available, they're very simple to use. They involve putting a sticker here, pushing the power button and following the instructions. So AEDs are very approachable devices. Even a child could use one. And they're found in a lot of businesses, libraries, schools, and places like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you want to do the compressions until help arrives, help takes over. Bystanders no longer have to do mouth and mouth. Why did that change? Is it a COVID thing, naturally?
The science indicated that good quality compressions create enough of an air exchange that it's not needed to give a mouth-to-mouth anymore.
Is that the same for someone who could have potentially drowned? What if there's water in the lungs?
Chest compressions are going to be very beneficial to that person too.
Okay.
So that helps to force the water out of their lungs and get them breathing on their own again too.
Yeah, and even if you're not a bystander, it's still important to know how to do this. I know a lot of offices, a lot of jobs, they have a certain amount of people who are CPR certified. And you guys offer classes and trainings for that as well, right?
We do. We go around and we tell this information to everybody who will listen because bystander intervention is so important. We only see it happen 30 to 40% of the time, but we would like to see it happen 100% of the time.
Absolutely. So for an employer who wants their employees to take the class, or maybe just an individual who wants to learn for themselves, how can they go about getting that training?
They can reach out to us, and the education is also offered by a lot of local fire departments, the Red Cross, the American Heart Association. They all advocate for CPR education for everyone.
Well, Josh, thank you so much for coming in and sharing. Hopefully you all have learned just a little bit in case you find yourself in a situation. Hopefully you don't, but you can be that bystander that steps in and saves a life.